Hello, hello, Blanston here, back again with another video. Still playing Ace. We've got 3 days left. Let's make them count. If you missed yesterday's video, there's just a small decklist change, which is swapping one pudding for one Atmos. Happy with that change. I think Atmos is pretty good into like Atmos probably will surprisingly come up into a few rogue matchups as well. In that Bonnie game yesterday, it had good value, and I think I love bounce, so I'm really happy with that change. But yeah, nothing else to really talk about. Let's just play some games. We are at 1.807 billion bounty, ranked 487th. We went down a bit from yesterday because we lost twice. Hopefully, don't lose again. Oh man, all right. Nice emu game to warm up. Got lots of searches. Handful of one drops. Maybe we'll take it to see how it turns out. I think this would be a good hand. Got one piece. We want Marco, so it doesn't really matter what order we do these in. We'd like to find Yamato, so we'll play this. Got Yamato. Give us Marco. Beautiful. Haven't bottom decked to 10 bid yet, so we're in a really good spot. I will try not to let my timer drop below 10 minutes. Emu games just soak up so much time. But we're more than likely going to play probably minimum 3 emus on the weekend. And you know, every game's different. Like people just keep throwing up different techs or a different way to play the deck, and wow, he's got 11 in trash already. That's huge. Do we need a cycle? Not at the moment. What are we countering with? I don't know if I'll get time to play this Garp. Seven with Barco, 7 play Yamato, swing 7 lead. We don't have Newgate. I may have to let this go. Let's cycle first. Oh, no, we don't have to let it go. Okay, what am I bottom decking? If he swings 8 at it, I probably won't counter, but yeah. He's going to play Mars. We could dump 2 cards, but We are getting an 8k swing with it, and then we means we can deal 1 damage and kill Saturn. Look, let's just, for the sake of testing, we will save it and see if it ends up being worth it. He might regret not leaving a dot open. He's probably deciding which card to trash. Could take a life here, which guarantees basically either a damage. No, we won't. We kind of need Roger, we kind of need this. Is I'm gonna have to go. Alright, he's got no board. I'm glad I didn't take the damage there, actually. Like, take the life off A cost. It would have been no reason to... Yeah, they got no board. This is only a 5k. Happy to let Marco go now. We'll draw 3. We'll go back up to 7 with 3 life. Just need to... Yeah, hopefully this draws us into another new gate. I think we should be getting close. Like we searched twice and they weren't in there. So we got about 20 cards to have the next 3. Or they could be in line. Oh, come on, man. Let's move. There's a world where I block this one just to... Just gonna block it. And we'll let that go. Alright, cool. Alright, nice. We're looking good. I do want to kill this. We'll probably have to swing our new gate into it. We don't mind doing that. Nice. There's no point swinging, really. Yeah, because he's going to play Elders and he can't afford to waste 3 Dawn to swing with this. Has he got them all? Oh, he's got 2 Never Existed in trash already. 1 Elders in trash. He's got Valkyrie, Saturn, Mars, Asteroid. Yeah, got all the Elders. I might take a life here just to keep drawing cards. Not sure what he's thinking about. This is what it probably feels like when someone else is playing against me. The time's ticking down while I'm chatting away through all the plays. And the other guys are sitting there like, what's taking so long? But yeah, as I said in the previous video, you know, when you're sitting here and you're like, oh, wait, sorry, the swing distracted me. What do we want to do? Do I want to take one? I kind of want cards this turn. And then next turn we can swing with this maybe, and let me take one. Or is that silly? Maybe we save our take for when we're on 6k. Right, I'll defend. I'll defend. It's one card. Seems silly not to. But yeah, you know, when you're playing and you're just like sitting there waiting for your opponent to make their move so you can make yours, it's a good sign. I got to take my hand off the mouse and stop clicking it. Okay. Instead of blocking 1k, I'm just going to take this. Get a draw. Alright, bricks everywhere, but that's alright. We can use some for a later ability. So unfortunately, if we swing 8 into this and it gives us never existed, I won't swing with these. If he gives us a block, I will swing with these. Oh, okay. Yeah, if he gives me the event, I'm gonna leave this active. Okay. Cool. Very nice. Clear this. All right. Good spot. We got our 2 more. We shouldn't lose this game. We do have a lot of bricks though, but still 2 life. He's got no board. Yeah. Looks okay. But, you know, we've played against Imu in the past where we've been in a position and then they kind of, you know, you can't relax too much. We'll counter out just to get these bricks. Let's just get rid of the Roger now. Maybe he'll forget about it later. Look, you got to assume they have Roger anyway. Yep. Do I just take this one? I will take this one in case he decides to load up Nosturo and swing into my new gate. So then I can block with this. Yeah, I'll take this. 6k. I'll give you a 2k. Alright, so we got a lot of bricks. Alright, I like that he keeps blocking with this. I mean, swinging with this. It gives us something to swing into. Don't think we need red rock just now. Alright, so he's got the never existed. Will he give it to us for this? Yep. How hard do we go at? So it's block, block. Yeah. We'll go after it. Like when you're removing them off the board, you're still getting rid of 8k swings. So it doesn't really make too much difference. We're in the same spot as we were last turn. But we're just adding in an extra board. I might defend this one pretty heavily and then stay on 1 life. Next turn we can play... Do I need to stay at 1 life? I could take this one. Next turn we play at 4th Newgate. Completely wall up. I do... How many never existed in trash? I think he's got at least... That was the 3rd. He's got 1 more Elders. This is his last Elders turn. Yeah, maybe we'll play just a little bit safe. I don't need to go Roger just yet. That's even if he's got Elders this turn. Do we keep countering? I would like to stay at 0. I mean, stay at 1. And then if he goes 10 with Nosturo, maybe we just take. I think we're pretty safe next turn if we take and have 4 blockers. Alright, so that's his last Elders. He has to play Shiroshi next turn if he wants to Elders again. Is he going to do the same? Just put touch 3 and swing 10? He's probably questioning it, because if he only leaves 1 Don up, I could take it and maybe just Roger him straight away. He'd have to defend... Oh, he'd just have to defend 6 and 10. No, he's... Yeah. No, he's got to defend 6, 10, and then a 12. Alright, very nice. Trash this. Alright, that's his 4th, never existed. So now next turn, he has to choose if he Shirahoshi's the... So he could play Shirahoshi, then play Saturn to search Elders, then play Elders to search the never existed. This is a free block for him, but I think it's still... I'd rather get rid of an 8k swing, and he can have a draw. So we've got 4 blocks, we can block 4 attacks, take 1, then we just got to counter out of 2, which I think with 6 cards we'll be able to do easy. And the next turn we play Roger, and he's got to counter out of a 6, a 12, and a 12. And then we just go... No. He's got to counter out of a 6, a 12... And yeah, 6, he's got a, yeah, I don't know if he has count for 6, a 12, and a 12. Hopefully he just takes this and makes it easy for us. Damn, I said I wasn't going to let the timer go 10 minutes, but sometimes you just got to make sure. Alright, come on Luca, we want to move on. Don't know what he could be thinking about here. Maybe he's trying to work out if he has to go for lethal or not. So I cannot use... I've only got a 3 cunt hand because I cannot use Roger for ooh, okay. Alright, beautiful. We win, surely, because now he has to block 6, 12, 12, and then another 12. There's no way with no never existence in trash. It's annoying that when you sort the trash, so when you press T to sort the trash, it's annoying that it doesn't stay sorted. Okay, so he's got no elders. He can go 8, 8, 8, 8. So he's got 5 8s. He's going to have 5 Don left. He pays 3 for Nosturo, and that leaves him with 2 Don left, so he can go 7, 8. So I think we're safe to take this 8. Let's just see what we get. Alright, we got an 8k swing. Yep, perfect. I don't see what he can do here. It's funny, I know it does get scary. You sort of think to yourself, oh no, I'm on 0. Can I die? Can I die? But like, their swings are never going to be bigger than 12. They've got no unblockable, so you know these are guaranteed. Alright, so now he's got 4 swings on board. We can block 4, and then we can block at 8, 10, 11. So we're safe, 100% safe. We win next turn. GG. If he kills this, I do not care. He's just got to hope we're bricked at this point, I think. 3 Don left. Yeah, we'll block. GG. GG. Alright, pretty clean emu game. That guy, yeah, wasn't as good as probably some of the other ones we versed. He shouldn't have taken that life then, but maybe he thought he had to go for lethal. Alright, let's keep going. I want to make it 2 wins in a row, and we'll be pretty close to 2 billion. Still need more mirror practice. If I don't get too much this week, I'm going to be going in blind a bit on the weekend, but look, I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself. Whatever happens, happens. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. We've got the slow guy again. All right. Well, we're going first now. And we have a pretty... Yeah, I'll keep this. At least this guy going second might play a little bit faster. What do we want to find? 8-drop event. Yeah, we got you. And then we'll do one more. Oh, do I want to swing 8 here? I've kind of got all the pieces we need. I would like to do a damage considering I'm going first, but because 7's just an easy equilibrium. We got like a lot of draw and a lot of filter coming up. I'm going to swing 8. I think it's just worth taking that chance just to do that damage there. Alright, he's got Mars. We'll go Marco first. See, he had that equilibrium. Don't know why I go and click in that chat bar. It's weird. It's just a little OCD thing that I do. So we're getting Marsed and then maybe a 7k swing. Wait, hang on. Should we just block? No, we wanted to play Mars because he has to discard one from in hand, and you know we don't want him playing another searcher or a blocker. Well, Mars is a blocker, but the other blocker. We could take the block, but We can play Marco next turn, so I don't really need Yamato. Yeah, look, it is tempting to take the block and let this die, and then, you know, but you kind of want him to play Mars. If they, you know, if they could just like, if you just let this die and they can just go for another search, and it's pretty good for them. All right, we got Yamato back. If we want to go Yamato, I think we'll go Marco. Just it's the same thing, and we get to save a 1k in hand. So I'm gonna go 9 into Saturn. This is the same first curve that you've seen me do a few times before now. I love playing, yeah, on 7 Don, Marco or Yamato, you swing into their rested body for 9. They either have to give you 2 cards or let it die, so you get 1 less, you clear their board. Josu's just not worth it on that turn. So much better just to clear a body, and then, alright, so on this, I'm questioning whether I could go block now. If does he have another Mars, you know? But if we make him Mars again and he doesn't search again, you know, he might run out of Alders to play. So no blocker. We'll counter 1. There's also a chance he doesn't have Mars, which we want our Marco to stick around. Oh, please don't make this night just 3 moves in a row. If we win them all, I'll take it, I guess, but nah, we'll definitely take it. I want to hit 2 billion. All right, he's going to blocker. Does he have the second Mars? Oh, he doesn't. Okay. All right. I might go. He's only got 5 cards and he's got 2 blockers, so I think we'll put 2 Don on Garp and then go a 5k 6 8. I like that. We won't take a life. We'll trash this. We'll give this, and then we'll go 5 into you. Keep clearing board. All right, there's a 1k. Be nice if he doesn't have any 2ks. This is a really good card. I would definitely play this if I was playing Yimu. Just a cheap blocker, just really interrupts ace. All right. Do we swing and give them a draw? It is 1 less swing coming at us, but he hasn't searched anything. Like, I think he played 1 searcher way back, and I think what did he search? He searched Mars, and that was the only search. Yeah, 3 cards. Look, just in case he doesn't have Elders, let's just park it. We don't really want to give this a free block anyway. If he if he plays Elders, he has to trash this. So it's looking okay. We're still on 3 life. We're gonna draw 2 more cards from Marco. Alright, that's 2 Shirahoshis he's trashed. What pieces is he missing? So he's got Valkyrie, Saturn, Nosturo, Jupiter, and Mars on board. Alright. Okay, so he doesn't have Elders. Look, honestly, I think I'm So I could give him one card, then I give him another card, block. Nah, you can just take it. I'll make him attached on now if he wants to swing at me. Yeah, sure, you can have Garp. Oh, he did have Elders. Ooh, okay. I could go for a Garp search, see if we find Red Rock, and then go a cost event into Newgate. Yeah, I don't really want it. We'd like to get rid of that. Let's go for a Garp search. Oh, hello. Hello, thank you, goodbye. And then what do we want to do? We'll attach one to leader and play an Uta blocker. Yeah, sure. And we will say pass turn. I really wanted to play that, but yeah, just keep playing that game where it's just like, okay, you know, if you don't want to use Elders to trash your board, like you're gonna have to do it at some stage. All right, what's next? How many swings he got? 1, 2, 3. This is a 6. I'd like some 1K counters. I think I could take one of these probably. I'm just gonna block here. Do I stay at 3? No, I'll take one. Keep filling my hand up. Hopefully it doesn't have Shirahoshi, and I should have maybe gone down to 5 before taking. All right, we've got our Roger. He's not going to stick it there again, is he? Well, I got Uta now, so that can block me the 12K swing. Ooh, all right. So maybe we should have counted out of the 6. We've already taken one. I need to save this. I don't think he's going to use it. Ooh, trash. Trash you. No blocker. No thatch. Is this going to pass? Trash never existed, okay. Set up this. Just going to go into face. Don't really need a clear board at this point. Yep. We're at... I could deal a damage here, you know? Because we're at 8k. These all need 3 Dawn to swing at me. And I just can't see that happening. I think I'm going to do a damage. He can't... If he swings with this, like, I'll just block it with Uta. So, yeah. We're looking pretty good. We're just lucky we hit that red rock. Yeah. So remember, forcing them to Mars, even though it's tempted to block with the Marco before it gets popped. Force them to Mars, and then you can like they don't dig through their deck anywhere near enough. But who knows? We still could end up losing this. If he decides to just swing with this and just like leave the board, like just block her up, it's weird. Yeah. I don't know what we do in that situation once we lose one Uta, but it's fine. With only 4 cards, I think we just play these two, and then as soon as we can, just go for Roger. All right, so he's attached 3. We'll give him 1 card for this. I maybe could take 1 more. He's got to, like, he has to use Elders at some stage. Yep. We'll take the Emu, I think. Even if he goes, so he uses effect for 1, brings back Nosturo. He's got Jupiter and Trash, yeah. Yep. So he could play as 1 for that. Brings back Nosturo. He could go like 10 into this, which is slightly scary. Like 10 into the 8. Maybe we counter out of this one and then save the Uta block for the turn after. Maybe. Because if he goes Nosturo, he can trash this now. Nosturo, and then yeah, he's got probably 3 minimum Don. So it's the same thing. He either goes 10. He can't go 12, can he? So he's got 5 Don left. He can go 12, but he taps out. I'm going to have to counter. Just think it just... I can't afford to let this die. So if he did go 12 into it, that'd be a bit sad. And at least now, if he doesn't use the ability, we still got Uta for next turn. Okay. You know what? I might take this one. I don't want to give up any of these, so we'll take it. Okay. Taps out. This is pretty good again. I think it's just the same turn. And then we just don't swing. Yeah, look, we're playing a bit of a cat and mouse game, but I'm not really falling for it. I don't think. And you know what? If he puts me to 0 this turn, what's Roger? So he's got to stop a 6 and a 10. And, you know, he's only going to have 4 cards in hand after this. What's he searching for? So he's got a never existed. All right. So that probably stops Roger. Weird game. I'm guessing this is the only one he's got in hand. Has he got any more in trash? No, he must have another one. Yeah, we'll block this. He has to use this. I think. Wow. Is he going to leave this active again? We don't have new gates, so we probably have to start swinging. Okay, what's the plan here? I'm not going to take it. So I could, next turn, I could, swing with Garp. And then just, no, I need to start playing these. But I'm just going to go 8, 10, 12. But Marco could be good. Yeah, interesting. This is like, as I said before, the Emu games just keep throwing up weird scenarios. Ooh, Marco Yamato is nice as well. That is nice. Because we just, like, Marco just keeps checkmating this 12k swing. Or like a chump blocker just checkmates it. But I guess so does Newgate. But this does draw us 4 cards. I kind of want to try it, to be honest. So he's got never existed. These 10s are fine. Let's just go. let's just, yeah, start swinging. We'll force these blocks. I think he wants to use these blocks before he uses elders, and that's, yeah, he can have them. Okay, that's good. Okay, and play Marco. And we'll leave it there. I think that's a decent turn. Bit of a slower game because it's just been weird. This has been a new scenario that I've never had to play before. I don't even think he's used this effect once. The first one we red rocked, and then this one just sat there. But it's good to experience different ways to play the matchup. You know, I think what makes Ace so strong is playing this kind of mid-range turn is actually almost just as strong sometimes. Yeah, that Marco is just the perfect answer to this. Even if he plays Mars first, pops Marco, I can just block 1k. Could even block 1k now, but he's probably going to Mars this off the effect, so we'll take that. Draw 3, hands back up to a nice spot. Oh, thank God. He's got a lot of done to play with, though. He can go very big with this. We maybe have to let one of these go. Oh, I forgot we had Yamato there. I didn't think about. Yeah, we could have actually. We should have blocked 1k'd, and then he would have. But then he Mars as Marco, and then he could almost load up and swing into this. So no, I think it's still the right play. Yeah, what's the deal here? I reckon he could force me to 0. He's got 1 brick in hand. He'd have to stop a 6 and then a 10 and then another 10. If we went for Roger next turn. I think we're okay. We're pretty chill. I'm scared where this swing's going to go. Because he realistically can attach. He only needs to leave like 3 Don open for events. He can attach 5 to it, make it a 12k swing. Go 12 leader minus this to 2. No. Yeah, we're low on counter now as well. Where does he put this? At least it's been a bit interesting. I knew that was going to happen. Is it into this? Yeah. Alright, so he's got 1 event on, right? Oh, we're not at 0 anyway. So look, we'll just let this die. And then we'll just play a slower game. It is what it is. We need to start blockering up. We're not in a great spot, to be honest, because he's got, yeah, it's getting dicey. He's got 5 cards in hand. Maybe next turn. So what would yeah, maybe we just try and we just live next turn and then go for Roger and just go for sneaky Roger. But we're very close to dying. We can block 2, take 1, and then we're going to stop like 3 swings. We can stop 1 8k, 2 8ks. We just need to get some counter off life. I'm going to take this one. I think we're just going to have to go for it. Oh, okay. That doesn't help us. I don't think we have enough counter because we can 1 8. As long as one's a 7, we can stop a 7. So what is it? One has to be a 7, right? So he out us a 4. So what's that? He goes 8 there, 7 there. Depends if he's just plays an Asturo out of hand or he goes Elders. Damn, that Marco. Ooh. Oh, I didn't even think about that. He got it. He got it. Too many bricks. Too many bricks. That was well played by this guy. He got it. Let's see if he's got the balls to go for game. We could be baiting him. We just needed 1 more K off our leader ability and the life. Damn, now I got to watch this one back and see how we would have navigated those early turns. I swear, life does not want me to get to 2 billion. What the hell is this? I play against some random as Imu matchup where Aldous sticks on board for like 5 turns. Where the hell did I go wrong? Come on, play safe. You know you want to. But see, the sad thing is, even if he Aldous now, 7/7 still gets it. Okay. Well, he's obviously pretty confident that he can defend the swings, but we'll just go for it. Who knows? Maybe he miscalculated. He's got to give me a 2k here, and now he's got to give me event 2k here. Alright, yep. And then now, that's his last never existed. So he's got to give me two 1ks, 2 equilibriums, and then another 2k. Does he have that? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. GG. Oh, well, he was only 2. Yeah, he was pretty close. GG. That was a weird game. That was a weird game. Yeah, just trying to think. I'll have to just watch it back. We were going first, so it was a bit unfavored for us, but it was looking pretty good. I thought we navigated those. Maybe, you know what? Maybe the Yamato Marco was wrong. Maybe because we ended up with 2 of these stuck in hand. Maybe we should have just gone 10 drop, because it's basically playing this. Marco and Yamato drew us cards, but he KO'd like 3 things and Delta Life, and we only got 1 leader effect off it. Whereas if we played this, we could have just got taken a life, drawn 1. He doesn't KO anything. maybe just playing it. Maybe that was wrong. Maybe playing the Marco was wrong. That was probably the wrong thing. Anyway, we won't dwell on it. Oh, please, no more Emu. Please. Please. Give me Miro, or I'll take Zoro at this point. Oh my god. Whew. And we're going first again. Alright, so there's a bit of lock in. Bad hand. Not much better, but no, it's way better. Can you go away, you stupid deck? It just takes so long, and especially if you got an opponent that takes forever as well. Okay. Marcos and Yamatos, please. Thank you. He's got no Don open, so 7k swing's good enough. And we'll take you. We need another. I suppose Jozu is okay backup on 7, but I would like another Marco or Yamato. He really has to. He can't swing this turn. Otherwise, he's going down to 2. Okay. Alright, there's 2 of those in trash already, which is nice. Fun, guys. Fun. Back to back to back, Emu. I hope you love this matchup. Don't know if I do. I'm cautious to use this. Very cautious. Let's counteract with that. I hope he doesn't. Hopefully he doesn't swing lead. Yuck. Do we ditch Jozu and then just hope that we get something off the top? I really don't want to take life. We can't afford to trash this. Oh, we could trash this and just play this on 9 by itself. That's an option. So I just want to. I need to keep my Jozu, and I don't want to take a life. We'll do that because we can play this on 9. Okay. All right. Okay, so did this. We still cleared the body with the 7, which was nice. I would like a cost event off the top, please. Okay. I'm worried this next one might be an 8k. I'll give him 1 card for this and then take the next one if I have to. If I took that 7 and then he swings 8, we lose a card for. We have to use an extra card for no reason. Okay. Oh, he's not even going to swing. Brutal. he sent never existed. So he's got one of these on the bottom. He went 2 of these to the bottom. We'll trash card. And he's tapped out again. Sadly, we have to go into Shirahoshi. We don't want to keep him. He can't afford to keep using that. Come on, man. I'm really tired of this matchup. I just want to get through it. Okay. We're going to do an 8k swing into Shirahoshi, which is annoying, but that's fine. Josie's probably going to die. We don't have a Don on leader. This game's looking rough. I can't afford to... Yeah, whatever. Take it. This is a brutal, brutal match. Not brutal, but just... Maybe using 8 cost event wasn't the way, but... I'm going to counter out of these. I don't get a draw, so... Alright, this is not looking good for us so far. There's the 8 cost event. Okay. No, I'm not swinging. I kind of feel, I'm feeling, why are all these 7s? What's this guy doing? They all do something. They all do different stuff. Oh man, why 7s? What's going on? What am I missing? What do I do? So if he goes, I'd rather take the 8, but I could block an 8. But if I block here, he could like load up with Nosturo and go into this. I'm not blocking until the very last minute. Yeah, whatever. I'm going to take this one. Why all 7s? Maybe because I'm running low on hand? I'll take that one. I might even have to say, this could be scoop worthy, honestly. I don't know if I'm just tilted from versing 3 of these in a row, but I'm just getting tired of the matchup. Just tired of it. Boys and girls. Yeah, we just got unlucky not seeing like just the Yamato mid game or something else. 7's just such a weird number. But our hand's too low. I think we're cooked. Yeah, we did something wrong in the mid game there. I did like, why can't I climb? Like what is going on? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I thought I was pretty confident in Imu. Maybe yeah, look, maybe I'm taking it too easy. This game seemed to have a pretty good. So look, this is on 8. We're just gonna have to take 2. Whatever. I'm kind of pretty tilted anyway. I think we're going to lose this. Don't see any way how we win. Still on 3 life. Alright, so he's got 2 of these in trash. The last two are on the bottom of the deck. He's got one in trash. Didn't he use one last turn? No, he blocked last turn. Yeah, we're done. We're done. He keeps swinging 7. Yeah, look, this is a better. This guy's good. This guy's a good emo player. Just has to keep swinging 7. We're out of cards. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna scoop. He's just going to keep going 7s, and I got no 2Ks. I'll take, see what we get. Oh, man. Yeah, I think I didn't lock in enough. I took it to, I just couldn't be, I can't be bothered. Can't be bothered playing this deck anymore. See, that's a new emu strategy I haven't seen before. When they got the full elders board, they go 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Save all their Don. So when they go elders and then play out Nosturo, they can load up a huge Nosturo swing and then like force extra cards out of you that way. So yeah, look, to be honest, guys, these high ranked emu players, some of them we're getting, like, I thought I was confident into it, but I need to be careful. Like the deck's obviously got a higher skill ceiling than I thought, and going first is rough. Please do not let it be another emu. I don't want to cut any more games out. I just want to climb. Like, yeah, I was so tilted in that game. There was a lot of crying. It's just so boring. Like, it's just playing 3 of them in a row. Look, if it's in a tournament setting, no. And we always lose. Wait, he chose to go first. All right. I don't like. Is this real life? I just want to climb, and I've got all these like marathon games against Emu. We're going second. We got no searches, no Marcos. Oh, I'm gonna mulligan. Okay, we got 2 mark. Their hand's okay. No searcher, but all right. I think, like, if Saturday rolls around and I play Emu 4 times, 5 times in a row, like, I won't be as salty because, you know, it's for, like, it means something, you know. But when it's on sim and I'm trying to practice, like, yeah, it's tiring. I can't be bothered. Okay, so he just passed. That's cool. We got Yamato, but same as Marco does the same thing. Cool. All right. I'll try and lock in. My brain is tired of this matchup. I want to play something different, but I want to get to 2 billion. It's life, like they're making it really hard. It's really annoying. They're not giving it to me for free, that's for sure. But it's good though to get games into good players. The guy we just had then that I'll probably cut, he was just really good. But I don't think you want to listen to me complain for 10 minutes. Please hurry up. Put me out of my misery. Okay, so what are we doing? 5, 7, 7, 7 Marco. It's the same as playing Yamato, except you just get to keep. But Marco is a 2k though. That's one interesting thing is Marco can be a 2k in hand. We don't really have anything else we want to trash, so maybe it's Yamato actually. Yeah, see, like, I suppose we would have had this to trash. Usually I would play Marco because then you just keep the counter in hand. But one thing I have noticed lately is you do run out of cards to leader ability with. So that's probably, maybe that's another dimension to Ace that sometimes, yeah, bricks are, you do want to keep, like even though I'm putting down a 1k on the board, this is a 2k in hand. You know, if I keep drawing 1ks, I use one of these this turn and then this next turn, and then all of a sudden I'm out of dead cards to use as 2ks, then maybe, you know, yeah. Hurry up, please. What's he searching for? He doesn't have Mars? If he doesn't have Mars, and then I protect protect Marco from the swings. And we can go 6, 8, 8. Trash to 2k, nice. I'll use leader ability while I can. Hold on to my 1ks. And then he just puts down a blocker. Ah, so he did have Mars. Okay. Alright. Cleared his board. We got new go for next turn. Feel like I'm in a torture chamber. This could be a Saw game where you just have to sit and play Emu for like 10 hours straight. At least this guy was kind enough to let me go first. Don't know if I could have handled going... sorry, second. Don't know if I could have handled going first again. Need another coffee or something. Okay, so 5 into 4. Do I give him one card? Probably not, because then I can just block the... If I give him one card, I could almost save this and then just keep swinging with it. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna save it. Just because I think I can keep chipping sixes. He's running low hand. If he pays 6 for an Astro, I'll laugh. No. Okay, Charlos is annoying. I really hope he doesn't have another 2k in hand. Okay, he does. I could swing 12 in here, but he'll just block, so... But what if he doesn't have elders and he just does that same thing as the last guy did, where he like blocker walls and then just keeps chipping with the elders? Maybe we want to get rid of Charlos. No. Alright, well, at least we can search for another 10 drop. I'd like Marco to die so we can get some cards. Please hurry up. Can't handle it anymore. Can't a man just climb ranked, please? No, I should be taking these more seriously. 100% should be taking these more seriously. There's a yellow EBO4 card revealed. I'm just going to have a look at. Emmett. Who's that again? Oh, it's the robot. Egghead, yellow character, A cost 7k. If there are no characters with an original power of 10,000 or more, this character cannot attack. Interesting. Give all your opponent's characters minus 3,000 power until the end of this turn. Then if your life is at 0, play this card. Wow, okay. So this is support coming out for that new red yellow Bonnie that's coming up. Yeah, look, you can die. Which looks like a pretty cool leader. But we don't get yellow cards until OP13. So it won't matter. I saw that Bonnie reveal. I'm like, oh, is this another deck I've got to consider for Nats? But no, it's not coming out in OP14. I think OP14, they said it was only blue, purple, and green or something. Oh man, I will take it. Oh, we have had a draw. We have already had a draw this turn, but I'd have to give 2 cards. Yeah, look, that's fine. Not gonna waste it. I think it works out to be the same. So I either give 2 cards and then draw 1 more with leader ability next turn. Okay, he's got 4 cards. We're looking, how many elders in trash? 2 elders in trash. 2 never existed. We'll just keep playing. We could go Whitebeard with Uta. That could just help me stabilize this a little bit more. That's a lot of cards. That's 2 2Ks out of hand though. Nah. If he blocks, I'm going to swing with these 2. Okay. Yep, that's it. Three never existed in trash. All right. Got a big hand. A lot of it's going to get eaten this turn, but that's all right. Just wish they'd play slightly faster. I know we can't talk. We play slow all the time. Sevens. These guys, all the good players swing sevens is what I'm discovering. Let's get leader ability out the way early. Oh, actually, what am I doing trashing that? Forgot that I need that for new gates. Damn. Why did I trash that event? Silly. Silly. Do we take this one? If he goes 8, 8, 8. Yeah, I'll take it. Whatever. Running out of 2Ks. I'll block with this. So this is what they do. So a good emu player swings low to the ground and then saves their Don. It's a good strategy. Because now he can just go a huge Nosturo swing. He can minus this to 10 and then go like 14 into 12 into this. We really hope we need to hit a 10 cost. I can't believe I trashed that event. That's so noob by me. I'm not concentrating. Just too many emus. And they're annoying me. His hand is still pretty low. Hopefully he's run out of never existence now. Because we want... Look, not that it even matters. We'd run out of 10 drop, but... It's the same thing if he minuses it here or minuses it here. It's still 2 cards. So yeah, it doesn't really matter if we block or counter out. Does Thatch do anything? I mean, Jozu, we could search, play Jozu. I'd rather play Marcos probably. I don't think we need all these searches either. Alright, give us a new get off the top, and then we're still in it. I'd take a 9 bid. Not ideal, but I'd take it. That's gross. We could double search. We'll play Izzo first, see if we get a 9. Okay, there's an event. I think we're probably pretty likely to get... Could go Garp in case we find Yamato. I don't think it matters. Alright, we got lucky. Alright, please no more never existence, because I want to kill this Nosturo. We don't have Roger either. Okay, that's dead. I will give you some swings because whether he blocks or... Alright. I kind of want to put him to 2. So if he blocks this one, we deal a damage. It's starting to ask for a lot of cards though. Do we just chill? I think so. Let's chill. We'll see what we get off Izzo. Hopefully, we need our last 10 drop. Or Roger at least. Roger has to be coming up. I don't even think... I haven't seen any bottom decked or anything. How many elders in trash for them? 3 elders in trash. They searched Walkiri last turn, I think. So let's hope that their last elders is in their life. That's really annoying. What's he putting? Never existed. We're just at the threshold. And he sent a 5 elders and it never existed. Okay. This should have been activate main, pay 1 Don. The fact you can do this for 1 Don is crazy. And it's a 2k. Really good card. Let's use his get it out the way. Alright, there's Roger. So he's got never existed on the bottom of his deck. So we know. So there's one on the bottom. He doesn't have another one in hand. I think he would have used it last turn. So he could have one in trash though. So we need to be careful that if we do. So if we go for Roger this turn, we've got. He's got to stop a 6, a 10. And then a 12. How many equilibriums in trash? I know a lot of decks are... He's got 2 of those in trash, but a lot of decks are running other weird stuff like Garp events and barrier and shit like that. Oh, we've got to bottom deck something. Okay, goodbye Jozu. We might run out of cards. We might have to go for Roger anyway. Because we don't have our 10 drop. I might take this. 5 cards in hand, so we go with 6 gives me 1, 10 he gives me 2, and then is there any way he can get to that never existed at the bottom? I don't think there is. He'd have to like double search. You'd have to like play a Saturn and then play Elders. I'm gonna take this one, and I think we're just gonna have to go for Roger. I think I can block this one safely. Yeah, I don't see how he can search 10 cards. This is his last hour. He can't even get to the next Elders. I think we look. I don't know. I think this Roger could connect. There's because he can't. He can't search it. You got a 1k. So he's got a 1k. A maximum of 1 never existed, because we know that 2 are in trash. 1's on the bottom of his deck. We don't need a leader ability. We'll just block 1k. Okay. So we could go Yamato. What's the maths? So he gives me a 6. And then for 10, he's got to give me 2 cards. So they never existed in a 2k. So he's got to have a 2k, and never existed. And then for 12, so we know he's got maximum of 1 never existed to play. And then I'd say probably 1 plus 3k event. So if he gives me a 6 for that, for 10 he goes never existed on a 2k, and then for the 12 he can go to 8. If the never existed in life, if the 10 connects, it makes it harder because then he's got to counter out of the 12. I think we just go for it. Because the 6 and then the first 10 might connect. He'd have to go 2k and then 8, 10, 11, and then the 12 he takes. And then even if he gets a never existed, he's got to get like 2 more 2ks. Let's just go for it. I think the maths works. I think. All right, it's 1 2k. We know he's got one of the 1ks in hand. If he takes this, it's a good sign. All right, so there it is. All right, so these. Ooh, okay, so we know there's no more never existed. Okay, so he's got 1k, 1k. So max he can defend is an 8. So we can go 8, 10, 11. Yeah, he still can't counter out. I think we got it. 8, 10, 12. He can't counter out of that. This has to be a 2k. And then he has to go 8, 10, 12. They all have to be... No, because he's got a 1k in hand, so no, it's GG. Okay, it was that, so we can go to 8, 10, 12. Yeah, GG. Whew, all right, GG. Okay, so yeah, keeping track of the bottom deck does help. All right, guys, it sucks, but I'm gonna have to leave it there. That was a grind. Yeah, look, we'll learn a lot from that. You know, it's a good Emu boot camp before the weekend. You know, you just know we're going to verse a lot. And these guys, they're getting good. The Emu, like, you know, I've got to start factoring in. It's not 8k swings round, like, all round anymore. It's 7ks. So, you know, like... 2Ks become more important, you know, because it's just like 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, literally using no Dawn. Then next Nosturo comes down, swings 12, and then minuses this. So he asks for 2 cards. So it's like card, 2 cards. Like it's just crazy. It's way more hand efficient. All right, thank God we won. But look, yeah, he took first, so let's not get too ahead of ourselves. We should be winning going second. But yeah, what does that mean? So we're basically back to where we started. We won 2, lost 2. Is that correct? Yeah. We won 1, lost 2. Oh, geez, that the Emu that I cut. Well. Maybe I can leave it in. I don't know. But he was 3.2 billion bounty, so he was really good. And even that guy that was playing really slow, the guy that we versed twice, he was 2.9 billion. And then, funnily enough, the one we just beat them was only 1 billion. So, but yeah. All right, guys, I might try and grind a little bit tonight, crack the 2 billion, so I can come back Wednesday and... have something nice to report. Got locals tomorrow. I think sometimes when you're in the lead up to a tournament, you've been grinding hard. You really want to be like winning locals, just as a sign saying like, yeah, I'm in a good spot. So hopefully have good news to report about locals. And hopefully Wednesday we don't verse Emu the whole time. All right. If you watch this whole thing, you have the patience of a saint, and I appreciate it. And yeah, thanks guys. Catch you on Wednesday.